everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. Play Slay the Spire. Probably should be playing something else, but I love the ironclad. I can't leave when it's time to play as the ironclad. And we do need to do Ascension, okay? But I'm gonna play the non-Ascension because I think I need more experience building around the fourth boss. Does that seem fair? It seems fair to me. Ascension is harder, for Ascension 18 at least, I think, but anyway, here we go. Runs have gone well. I can't remember our last run as the Ironclad because it was like a week and a half ago for me, but, you know, the Silent run died on the third boss. Defect run died on the fourth boss. Those are successes, still, as far as I'm concerned. Upgrade a card. What do you upgrade in the Silent deck? I hate to say it, it's either Bash or a Defend. Max HP plus 8 is good. But dude, like, this is kind of fun, right? Go down to 72 HP, get 2 random colorless cards. Finesse and Thinking Ahead. Finesse. It's kind of like an escape plan. Thinking Ahead. It's all, I mean, it's draw. It's free draw. Both of those cards are solid. Where's our elites? Right there. Okay. The Ironclad, I'm so confident with. I really do look at the Ironclad and say, like, this is a character that even on this cursed first floor, I might be able to kill, like, 2 elites and get all the pieces that I need to make the puzzle work, you know? So are we going to kill you? Yes. Doesn't really matter what we do. Oh, wait. Don't be a fool. We might not kill you. In fact, we definitely will not kill you, so I'm glad we drew. I forgot that we were weak. So our slow play has been working out pretty well for us. Out of these, I mean, I just really like Iron Wave. Starting to come around to adding that card really gives you the space to remove a strike and to defend, I think. I just love being the Ironclad, dude. Yeah, I just love not playing a defend. Because here's what I was gonna say is it gives us the space. 1 second. It literally does not matter, but I was gonna say it gives us the space to, like, take damage and have it not ruin our run. And while that's true, we could have been at full HP after this fight instead of still 1 HP down. Not a huge problem, but let's just smarten up. So on top of this, I really do like a body slam. With an upgraded body slam for 1 energy, we could basically do 10 damage and give 5 block, and that's on the low side of coolness. Because we will probably not hit a shop early. Yeah, I'd rather hit the elite. So go ahead and take my gold. I'd rather keep my HP, even though I was literally just saying not that big of a deal to lose HP early. I think the 45 gold is just, I don't even get out of bed for that. Probably we have you next turn. Well, strike, body slam. It almost gets you. So instead, we'll do that. Take no damage. You're definitely dead now. Okay. This deck's fine. I will take a second Iron Wave, for sure. Especially early. I feel like it just benefits you, right? So, what do you like here? Certainly body slam would probably be my first target. Slow down. I gotta talk to myself. Slow down a little bit. You're doing fine. Take the ruby key. I did think about it, though. I thought, you know, maybe we want to upgrade a Thinking Ahead. Alright, so it's our first elite. Everything's still good here. Just seeing what we get. Okay, we got 3 attacks. That's not a bad first turn against this guy. You know what's nice about Iron Wave is that we can get block without triggering his strength upgrade. No reason to or not to play it. 21 damage. Iron Waves, please. No such luck. I'll smack you. I'm gonna smack you again. And I'm gonna let you hit me for 21. It's your lucky day. Maybe a little overly cautious. So the thing is, I know I probably don't have you next turn. So I think I'll strike you, and then we... Actually, now that I think about it, we might get there. You're doing 6. Tell you what, we'll start there. It's a little dicey, but it got us there. It's actually totally fine. Molten Egg early is disgustingly great. I will take an Armaments. And that's our next upgrade target. And then I think we got the archetype agnostic cards we like so much. It's a very dicey option, but I really want to kickstart us getting more HP as soon as possible. So I think it was okay, and I mean, we got you. You'll forgive me, I hope. I'm going to take a cleave. I'm scared. This deck's getting a little thick as well. Meat on the bone. I like it. I do. I'm gonna take a sapphire key. We tend to lose, not by getting whittled in today's day and age, but... Who's going down here? Maybe like this. We tend to lose in this day and age by going from nearly full HP to like 0. Dump a basic strike, I think. So I don't think meat on the bone is necessary for our sustenance. And armaments into a finesse. Alright, we need 6 more block, or alternatively, let's see, if I kill you, we don't need any more block, and we'll be fine. Just a little bit of a mathematics gambit there. But I want to not add too many more cards to the deck. And that is going to be hard, because I really want to add feed as soon as possible. But it doesn't really fit what I'm trying to do. So I think I'll add a headbutt, because it's... Archetype agnostic is a good card. What do we use it to grab? Honestly, I think we want to do this. We take 1 damage. I want to use it to grab body slam, I think, most of the time. Headbutt's gonna kill you. Give me a headbutt. Iron wave. No, you know what? He's not doing anything. Let's do a headbutt bash. We probably got you next turn. Totally fine. Upgraded body slam. Easiest choice I've ever made in my life. This is a tough choice, though. I am going to rest, but I don't think we have to. I'm only resting because, you know, I don't know what they're going to heal for 3 each turn. Okay, so it's not even that bad, but... Still, why not? You know, just get out in front of them a little bit. So the body slams are huge here. We know what kind of deck we're building. I think. Sorry. I lost my train of thought there because I was just focusing on how we were going to kill them. But the kind of deck we're building is the kind of deck that gets a lot of block and then plays the body slams for ridiculous value, is the hope. We'll probably dump a basic strike, and it will finesse. And we drew the strike, of course. That makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Alright. We're going to have to hit him for 23 next turn. It's very unlikely, especially with the addition of dazes. But you know what? We got real close. This is actually a very, very good elite fight. It's got me unhappy about the fact... I don't really want to overkill you, but so be it. It's got me unhappy about the fact that I rested when I could have smithed instead. What do we want here? Probably just raw damage. And our best raw damage is cleave, strangely enough. Yeah, it's working. And we got 2/3 of the puzzle already, so I'm a happy man. Not so happy about that. It's the first, well, it's the second hit we've taken, but let's be honest, it's the first real hit we've taken. Toxic Egg is also insanely good. So every card we add except powers is going to be upgraded by default. True Grit is an extremely good choice, but so is Impervious. I mean, Impervious into a body slam is the dream, even if it's an overblock much of the time. So it's just really good. So I feel very blessed with our egg-related cards. And not at all intimidated early on. Like, I actually feel like we're in a dominant position. You want these, and you want them early. So it's just a dream come true. Now, the question is, do you want dual wield in order to upgrade or to get more body slams? I think the answer is definitely a yes. And then we'll smith, and dude, this is where the deck can start to thicken. And well, deepen. Deepen means the cards get upgraded. Thicken means you add more cards. I definitely want to deepen the deck here. Easy. Don't need to use the potions yet. So what we want to do soon is be able to remove cards from the deck. What do we not want? Definitely a basic defense. What do we want next turn? We're really hoping to draw a body slam, so I will take Impervious, because either it gives us the body slam value, or it at least blocks most of his attacks, or both. Most of his attack, I should say. Or both. And we definitely ended up in the both situation here, so let's just smack him again. Strike is better there. That was a weird play. Okay, this is a strange one, because you do want to... This is stupid, but I'm going to add more body slams just so I have them in the deck. Even if we can't play him this turn. So we don't know what this dude's doing. He's freaking out right now. What are you doing? I don't know. Preparing. Of course. We got to split him. I mean, we don't have to, but we're going to. Everything's going fine. It's just a bit wonky. We drew things in a strange order, more or less. So we'll hit you with that. And we'll probably hit you with that as well. And then, yeah. All of a sudden, we're getting good value out of these body slams. There's 45 of them in our deck, so things are a little weird. Sure, I guess. And then we will, like, Iron Wave one of you. Even though those body slams are doing 3 damage. It's, like, weirdly okay. And these guys are toast. Alright, so again, I feel like we're in a very confident position here early on. Honestly, get rid of my defend and my... Oh, only one. Get rid of my defend. We'll go, yeah. And does 11 damage to all enemies. It's pretty solid. And you are definitely dead. And considering that this fight did not go that well, I feel really good about it. Or considering it didn't go as well as it could have. Now, I think you gotta go for the double tap. These double tap body slams... I mean, it's 1 energy potentially for 4 good attacks. When there's 0 cost body slams. Fiendfire is great. Feed is also potentially really good. Straight up. I'm very tempted to not rest, because I don't think we're going to have to rest. I don't think we do need cards. Coffee Dripper's so dangerous. Alright, I'm going to take Busted Crown. Just Coffee Dripper. In a perfect world, I think Coffee Dripper's better, but I'm not willing to go that deep. I'm not willing to take that chance this early. So I want 4 question marks has me very excited. 10 damage is meaningless. And a bash, Iron Wave. Headbutt. Iron Wave seems so important to bring back. Because it also enables Body Slam to do something. Case in point. Now, in theory, this is not a fight that we should be particularly strong on. I think, at least. Dude, if we get Shuriken, I said once as if it's a guarantee, but if we can get Shuriken, this is a dream come true. Oh no, NL's doing post-commentary. NL's not doing post-commentary. It's twice as much work. Are you crazy? We'll see if we have a card we want to add. I was hoping like a Juggernaut or something for sure. I think Shrug It Off is also amazing. I could see Corruption working with a Body Slam deck. I'd like to have more draw. I think Rage is the good choice for now. Every time you play Rage, it makes your Body Slams better. We're gonna be very careful about what we add, though. I think we should hit a shop for sure. Okay, do we like anything in particular here? Dead Branch is usually a great card. We don't exhaust very much, though. And that's fine. It's just, it's not that kind of deck. Dude, honestly, I kind of think Ornamental Fan rules here. Master of Strategy is great, but Ornamental Fan in conjunction with free attacks and, you know, the attacks getting better as time goes on seems awesome. We've added a lot of attacks, so I'm going to start pulling basic strikes out of the deck. I think that's fine. I think there's a variety of different ways you could have gone on that fight. I don't know which book this is, but I'm going to go for it anyway. It is the Necronomicon. We don't have, we have 1 2-cost attack, so I don't expect this to be amazing. But I think even though it's not amazing, that's okay. Actually, there is a pretty negative side to this. We can't remove the curse from our deck. Might not have been the right idea to take it. I'm just so used to it being the right idea. Probably don't want Bash, even with Necronomicon. So we're going to double tap. We're going to Iron Wave. It's 10 free, or 6 free block. We're going to Iron Wave again. Yeah, that was the right call. I mean, you're dead. This is a totally okay fight. Could have been worse. Twin Strike with Strength, sure, but we don't have Strength. We will Smith. And I think you gotta believe in these Iron Waves early. I will not lose all of my gold. Mostly, I'm happy to fight here, believe it or not. I'd like to avoid the debuff, because we do have an elite. It is avoidable, but we might not want to avoid it. Who do you focus on? I don't know, man. I don't know. Usually this guy. Why do I focus on that guy? Because when I kill that guy, they go, Bear, no! And I like that, because obviously he was an important part of their production scheme here. Well, I don't really want to dual wield the strikes, but I will, in order to make sure this guy dies. We take some damage, not unexpected. Very easy choice. And we can play everything, so we will. Probably should have put a body slam back on top of the deck. Yeah, that's the ticket. This guy's still dead. Yeah, it really didn't matter, but it will matter in the future, so. Alright, everything's fine. We get red mask. I don't think we need another dual wields. We're dead drawing it more than I'd like already. But maybe I'm wrong. So 2 damage, 2 block. Is that worth more than... Well, what is Thinking Ahead? Does it become unexhaustible? Yeah, I'm a big dummy. That should definitely be our next choice. That's insanely great. Kunai. Okay, we're going to be gaining a lot of decks, which seems like it could work in conjunction. I'm willing to give it a shot here. Seems like it could work in conjunction with Body Slam. I love that this guy's doing 6 damage. I think that's hilarious. You are a weak son of a gun. Alright. Thinking ahead. You know what? Get rid of a strike, I think, just to make things interesting here. Love that. Get the extra decks out of it as well. Too bad that doesn't work with Ornamental Fan, but still. We really want to be low on the dazes here if possible. What do we want to bring back? Dude, I honestly think we kind of want to bring back Iron Wave. It allows us to get block without adding a daze to our deck. I don't know, this might play it 3 times thanks to Necronomicon. Yeah, that was insanely great. Everything's going just fine. Taking a little Oh, absolutely. Taking a little respite after each one just to make sure I know where we're at. I mean, we've got a 25-card deck, but almost every card in that deck is upgraded, and we're trying to thin it out as time goes on. So this will be an interesting test. Start with finesse, I think. Yeah, that's actually totally fine. Let's bring back Iron Wave. $27 damage is no joke. But, I mean, to be honest, is actually totally fine. Turns out we're going to take no damage, which is very surprising to me. Armaments is not necessary here, but I'm going to do it anyway. And of course, like, Body Slam just gets disgusting. I think I'd rather make you vulnerable for a long period of time than get an extra... Well, I mean, it would have made our blocks fairly substantially better, but the vulnerability is nice as well. Okay. 14, 6, 6. So I gotta basically wipe one of you. It's okay. Again, the extra decks. It's scaling. I would also love Shuriken, but we got a long way to go. 11 plus 12 will not kill you. I don't mind taking 7 damage. I think that's a situation where you say, you know what, life goes on. We could entrench if we really wanted to be scumbags, and I do. Yeah, it is still the right choice. Armaments. Huge. Defend. Double tap. This is where things get funny. Beautiful. Alright, this is actually completely working. Best offense is great defense. Singing Bowl. Interesting. We will gain a lot of max HP. Who needs feed? I'm gonna operate on an interesting assumption. That assumption is, I don't think Fairy in a Bottle will matter if we store it for the final boss, but why not try? You know? I like the idea of Bash giving 6 vulnerability in good times. I don't really want to draw Writhe next turn. I think we'll just do this. Alright, we didn't take any damage. I mean, we're set. I really... It seems a little weird, but... I think this deck is extremely great. I think it's way better than even it might look like it is. So what do we want? It's weird. We're about to draw, like, a bunch of double taps. I'm gonna try, like, hope that we get double tap Body Slam and some block, and then we'll use Rage to buoy that even more. And it did kind of work. So we'll double tap into Iron Wave, which gives us decent block. And then our double tap Body Slam will give us even more block on top of that. I mean, that's a ton of damage, dude. It's a pretty aggressive turn this early. And then we got a very similar turn here. We will definitely... well, it's tough. I think I would rather dual wield the Iron Wave. Just to be safe. So he is not going to try to split yet, which is probably great for us. We'll finesse real quick, and, well, we're going to take some hits, but we're probably not going to kill him next turn. We're still in a great spot, though. Alright. I mean, we could headbutt something back. Like, a headbutted Body Slam looks kind of fun, but I don't know how relevant it is. I think I'd rather headbutt at the end of this turn and draw a Body Slam. Yeah, so let's not draw is what I'm getting at. So we want Body Slam. Then I'm going to play Rage. I'm going to headbutt and bring Rage back. And I'm going to hope... Well, that was a little wonky. I'm going to hope that we draw some blocks and entrench, I guess. This guy, he's useless, though. He will not kill us. In fact, he's not even going to hit us. Straight up, I will not play Impervious to block no damage. That's a very simple choice in my world. Obviously. This is a terrible turn for a double tap, but we do get some block out of it nonetheless. Everything's going fine. We didn't draw what we wanted, but 48 damage. Theoretically, he could kill us this turn. I would prefer if he didn't. $16. Yeah, you know what? I gotta admit, you almost got me. I think we could have lethaled you there and I was being dumb, but anyway, you're totally toast. I still don't think that was as bad as it looks. I think I'd rather... That's like a steroid potion, though, but this is like a strength potion. I don't know, what would we rather have? It's a tough choice. I think we would do like Exhume. We literally only have one exhumable card, but why not? And then, dude, this is tough. Can we deal with 5 energy to make our enemies stronger? I think the answer to that question is doubtlessly yes. Timekeeper, probably not a great boss for us. There's some scary pathing here. I really like left path. It's a good mix of danger and safety, rewards. Alright, so the Exploder is our real problem here. This is a weird one, too. So I think we will defend. Dual wield body slam. We'll get to 9 block. And some extra decks. Oh, well. You know what we need in this deck is some friggin' draw. Well, you gave me no other choice. We'd also like Letter Opener. On top of Letter Opener, I'm trying to think. Art of War could do some okay stuff. Calipers, I think, would be solid. You know, truly there's a lot of viable options. Give me a basic strike on the next turn. Cleave is acceptable. Alright. Well worth it. Everything, I mean, third floor does not look too scary right now. I think most people would probably agree. So far, so good. Hopefully gonna gain a lot of max strength on the way up. You think it's worth hitting the shop? I think it's worth hitting the shop. Here's the thing. We got a 26 card deck. It's a little bit too strong. Or too fat right now. So we're gonna pull yet another basic strike. Don't need anything else. Don't even want to be tempted by the existence of anything else. We probably should have removed Writhe, now that I think about it. Here's the thing you need to know about your favorite streamer. The Game Grumps. No, here's the thing you need to know about your favorite streamer. I am, at my core, a fool and an idiot. That being said, this is pretty satisfying. Dude, absolutely. Shuriken would also be great. There's so many other options. Anyway, we're gonna remove our curse next time we get the opportunity, because I'm a dummy and I should have done it earlier. 17, are you crazy? Okay, sure. Something like this. Would you like that? You know what? Give me another armaments. Why not? 19 damage. Armaments literally would be playing to upgrade our defend, so I don't think it's necessary here. I don't want this guy to get stronger for next turn. He's going to, but I don't want him to. I'm telling you, dude, Calipers. Very purchasable option for us here. This is amazing. This is exactly what we want, like, at all times. Look at this. Impervious, Exhume, Impervious. Okay, so now we have 3 0 cost, 82 damage cards. Pretty solid. You know, I'm going to say we don't need the regen potion. It's very dicey. I love a skill potion, is the thing. It's a bit strange. And I'm going to use the skill potion, like, immediately. And you know what? I'm going to use it to gain I'm gonna use that to not take 4 damage. Seems like a really dumb idea in hindsight, but look at me. I'm a genius now. Okay, check this out. Dump the defend, for real. I know it looks... Yeah, it wasn't a great idea, actually. Let's say finesse. What could we have drawn there? We would have preferred it a dual wield, now that I think about it. Okay, very dumb idiot. Either way, we're gonna headbutt a dual wield back into existence. Impervious, body slam. Definitely should have played both defense. Here's the thing you need to know about your favorite streamer. I am a fool. Tell you one thing though, we're not taking any extra damage here. Everything's still gonna go fine. And again, I think it's kind of a really life-affirming part of this deck right now. Is that even when I play like a fool, I still end up being in a pretty good spot. I don't see why I would ever not want to take a battle trance. Do we have non-basic upgradable cards? No. So I think I would rather fight while we get upgraded finesse. I think I would rather fight an elite, honestly. I think we're in an okay position to fight an elite. And I very rarely say that in the modern era. Please get rid of a... Let's run the numbers real quick. If I play the defends instead of the cleaves, that's an extra 20 damage, whereas cleave is an extra 11. Okay, so yeah, let's get cleave next turn. Let's do it like this. Not a strong turn. Typically, I mean, a dual wielded cleave is not great. This is so weird, but I'm playing them in this order to get the extra 1 dex. And then there you go. We're taking 4 damage. 14 is not so bad. How do we do this? Iron Wave. Defend, entrench, headbutt, what comes back? Honestly, I think an entrench is beautiful. Now, we're doing like no damage to this guy. It's horrible. This is more what we're looking for. So we're going to double up on bash. If I only had 1 extra energy. Because I'm like, impervious, entrench, body slam is just disgusting. But would we rather impervious... double tap body slam? I don't think it matters. Or we could even double tap Iron Wave body slam. No, it's got to be this, right? Especially with time dilation, you're like, that's 211 damage. All right, he's doing 31. It's actually still pretty bad for me. Not sweating it too much yet. Think... You probably don't need to play 3 bashes. So I guess I'm like, armaments, double tap, cleave, body slam. And he lived. He lived to do 21 damage to me. What a dastardly care. And he's dead. Okay. Can no longer become weakened. It's extremely great. I definitely do not think we need another armaments. I just passed it up. A little bit behind here. My mistake. Okay, got to defend. Well, Rage doesn't have to be played. I think Impervious Exhume, just to put it back in our deck, is fine. But we basically did nothing. We got to do 30 damage to these guys real quickly. Body Slam obviously is huge. So we'll probably get rid of our defend just so we can draw. I know it works well with Body Slam. You don't need to tell me that. Armaments. We're going to dual wield the Body Slam. We're going to play 2 defends. We're going to play an entrench. And then we're just going to wreck them. Like, yeah, you guys are toast. That was a dream come true. Turns out everything's still fine, despite the last fight looking a little spotty. Okay, we're on 6 block. I'll headbutt you. Oh, it's going to headbutt you twice. I'm a fool. Honestly, I'm going to bring a block back. Because we need a block to be able to hit you. Let's do it like that. Yeah, we gotcha. Alright. Wasn't so bad. 63 HP is still good. We don't need spot weakness. That's not how the deck works. I think we're going to start, you know, just smithing up all these other basics that we got. I think it's better than resting. Like, Mummified Hand. We literally have no powers in our deck. The Courier. We will get one shop for the remainder of the game. 18 damage, huh? We need to be able to draw. It's as simple as that. So, we'll do it like this. Alright, this is actually okay. At this point, the body slams just, like, let us choose the attack. So, a body slam you. What are you doing? 12. It's not so bad. But, I'm willing to gamble. 18, obviously, is worse. There you go. There's our first 4 block back. You might want to stop here. I know we did almost nothing. You're just going to do 52 damage on your second turn. That's how you repay me. Then you're going to do 39 damage following that. Okay, cool. 25 is still really bad, but there you go. All right, we're doing no damage to you whatsoever. You're not an elite, huh? You're just like a normal dude. That's cool. That's cool and all. So what's not cool is that, like, I can only split you once here, or I can only change you once. You're doing 25. I guess I should just accept that's not so bad. 11 damage. That's cool. Terrible turn, but man, I love that we cannot become weak. That is unbelievably good. You're doing 52 damage. That's too much. 16. More than acceptable. All right, we gotta choose wisely. That's how we win this. 39 damage. It's no joke. But I think I'm gonna swing for the stars here. 39. 25. You know, I've decided I think 25 damage, aka 5 damage, is a-okay. Turns out you're a friggin' nightmare. I had no idea. Just get rid of the defend because we're going to draw it regardless. Okay. Hopefully, dear God, I have to kill you. Thank you. That was a nightmare, man. I think I hate it, but I can afford to lose a single body slam. This is a very fast one, too. It's got me... I'm feeling pretty okay about our, like, first floor, at least. Probably not a smart idea, but sure. I don't know. Let's play 100 bashes. He's vulnerable for twice as long as his natural lifespan. And we're going to draw way more of those than is applicable at all. It's okay. So, we should not double up on Entrench yet, because we have Ornamental... Now we can do it, but we had Ornamental Fan coming up. Everything's going okay, unless we dead draw. Things look fine. I feel like probably double tap will serve you well. It's not bad so far. Finesse is still not too bad because of Impervious, but we'd like to draw an attack if possible. Okay. Can't draw anymore. So, I mean, we're going to Rage, double tap both of our attacks. Doesn't matter what we take there. Doesn't matter what we take there. We're going to be fine. A little busted, but no complaints. We're not really... I mean, we are blocking, but I don't think Liquid Bronze is going to be that useful. Yes. Yes, absolutely. All right. So is our... I mean, we're only 40 minutes in. It's pretty good for my recording sessions today. A lot of them have been a lot longer. Not that anyone's complaining. Let's pop decks now, just to be safe, I hope. Totally fine. We take 5 damage. Not a big deal. 27. It's worse. We're just going to go crazy here. I think we should vulnerable him as well. So we... You think we can kill him next turn? If we draw well, we can kill him next turn. That's just a disgustingly good start. Like, so I have to be able to kill you, by the way. I'm just looking at it, I'm like... Okay, so it's 10 damage plus 18. I can't kill you. I still can't kill you. We had 2 more cards. Doesn't really matter what we play. Headbutt to select something to come back is big. And I think I'm just going to select Exhume to get Impervious back. And it doesn't matter. If I could play 2 attacks, it would matter, but it doesn't. So we got real close. I still think I'm happy I went for the gamble, even though it ended up being a little bit of wasted potential. What do we want next turn? Literally does not matter. Probably. You know what? It does. Give me Exhume next turn. And here, play nothing. Still not what we want, but we'll bash to make you vulnerable. I will Exhume Unimpervious, and I'm still going to do it. Might as well. If you can avoid taking 40 damage, it's probably wise, right? No body slams. I'd rather not get hit for 30. But I love the bash just keeping you going here, though. So we have 2 cards in our discard pile. Bash, Battle Trance. I will headbutt a Battle Trance back. I wouldn't mind playing 4 more cards. Three more cards. I mean, we got him. I'm disappointed the first turn didn't work out that well. This is huge. Okay, so we just go all in. Actually, a very, very easy fight. And dude, we've been pretty strong in Ascension level 0 lately. So we start with a single upgrade. Very simple. We'll upgrade one of our basic defense. I think we got an okay chance here. What comes next? Well, surely 0 choice. You have to remove this ride. And then we don't have... Oh, man, maybe the intangibility would have been better. But how do we... I'm not going to beat myself up over that. Secret technique being able to draw into a Rage or an Impervious or an Entrench later. You seem really good. Okay. Well, and I mean, Impervious is huge right out the bat. So we take no damage. Then what do we do? I honestly think you just Exhume Impervious and then don't play it, obviously. It doesn't really matter who we face, I think. The strength down is a real bummer. Okay, now we want to face you. You're doing 33 damage. Am I okay taking a little bit of damage to save Impervious? I think I am. Yeah, I'm okay taking 9 damage. Doesn't really bother me. This is a bit wonkier. Dude, we're going to draw so many body slams next turn. Give me this Impervious. Taking another 5 damage. It's okay. It really is okay. Where's my body slams, dude? Well, there's no shame. If it's got to be done, it's got to be done. We're about to draw it anyway. Who cares? An entrench is not that strong here. But you still got to do it. Okay, how do you play it? Surely you know you're going to dual wield your body slam. You know you're going to play entrench, which means you probably don't play bash. So, you're the meanie. No, I mean, you could play bash. Would give you 4 extra block. This is where I'm like, frig, we have to actually run the numbers. What do you think's worth more? Vulnerability? Or nah, it's got to be entrench. It's giving you 17 damage times 4 cards. Plus, we'll take no damage. Yeah. That was doubtlessly the right choice. So as far as things, like, they looked a little spotty here, but everything's starting to come together. Taking none, but close to taking. I mean, this guy's a real pain in the butt, obviously. One of these days, we're going to get the perfect draw with the body slam. He's going to be done. It's not right now, I'll tell you that much. We're about to get hit like crazy. 35 damage, yeah. Okay, a body slam. How interesting. Still kind of think you'd double up on this bash business. We're going to be a little lower than I'd like to fight the boss. Thread and Kneel is really great. And we need True Grit, ideally to exhaust, well, many options to be fair, but let's just be smart here to begin with. Iron Wave comes back. Everything else is fine. We don't need to play anything else. I don't want to exhaust the Defend Plus yet. I genuinely, for real, think we have a chance against this guy, but it's going to be a little touchy. 46 damage. Probably going to be hit. Alright, taking 11. It's not that bad. Obviously, also not good. He's doing 36, and we're about to take 30. That's substantially worse. That's just horrible. And there goes plated armor. Well, it's a bit of a weird one. We're gonna need block. Yeah, like for that reason. This is painful. We're almost certainly dead. And like really dead. Okay, we need block, so we're gonna draw block. We're gonna draw block. Okay, we drew block. All right, Impervious. Okay, here we go. I mean, you can go hard on this one if you want. Exhume, but we have to dual wield. So let's dual wield the body slam. That's an easy choice. Now let's entrench. Yeah, I know we could exhume Impervious, but then we couldn't play entrench. So we're gonna entrench instead right away. Although we could bash, yeah. But you have vulnerability protection. All of a sudden, it looks like there's a chance, right? We just did like almost 300 damage to him in a single turn. I'll tell you, there's no chance. Because sadly, we're immediately going to be killed. Even with Fairy in a jar. But dude, we got close. One of these days, man, we're gonna get him. Either way. Thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the episode, if you did, click the like button. That was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!